Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Ramsey Lodge for another week. Another wet and windy week here in Victoria. A few race meetings getting washed out and transferred, whatever. I had a couple of horses race. Macrobius ran at Mornington Monday and he got bogged with 62.5 kilos on him back in a heavy 10. He sort of got a bit bogged, but he only got beaten about 3 or 4 lengths, I think, and probably went okay, you know. So he's pretty much close to, we'll get him onto some synthetic racing soon and that'll suit him. Went up all the way up to Swan Hill. Well done to the Swan Hill people up there. Geez, they put on 3 days of great racing, all really competitive racing, and yeah, well done to them all. We took a couple of horses up on Cup Day, and I thought all 3 of them raced really well without sort of winning. You know, Aloof was probably dead stiff. He only got beaten a short half head by a head, and probably got put onto the fence where not a single winner all for the 30 races held rather than 3 days was anywhere near him. So he probably went as good as any horse on the whole carnival who ended up going up the fence. So he's doing a great job, Aloof. Don't know really where we'll go with him now, but he probably deserves a bit of a crack in town. He's racing against city grade horses and beating them, so no, all's good. Yeah, okay, now runners this week taking Manza today to Ballarat, so interesting to see how he goes. I reckon he'll love that synthetic, that horse, so keen to see how he goes. Because of the big wet here, I feel these, certainly us here at the farm, we've been sort of really underwater and we've only been able to do a bit of slow work with the horses the last day or so. So I'm going to take them, a truckload of horses to Ballarat, the synthetic trials on Friday, and trial quite a few horses over there, and so we can keep them right up to the mark without racing. Having said that, we'll drive all the way to Wodonga on Saturday. Have fun doing that. Matasanek, he's going extremely well. You watch him work and you don't know how this horse is still a maiden, but anyway, he'll go well, I've got no doubt. Brad Willer will ride him. He'll hopefully just jump and be running 3rd or 4th and given every chance, and on his work he'll be all over that sort of race. Young Duro, I don't know if I'll take him in there or not, but I'm going to give him a crack at 1400. It's the right track for him. I'm going to gallop him in the morning, make sure he works okay. If he's all good, I'll probably take him there, but the 1464 Wodonga, it's the right race. I just need him to work up okay. He went to Sandown last week and was okay. He didn't get to dominate the race like he does. He sort of leads up and is very strong in front, where he got taken on and just didn't work, and he probably got found out at sort of that level of racing, you know. Also, take Cool Cool World. Now, I had to scratch him from Swan Hill. He drew barrier 17, so hopefully he can draw a gate at Wodonga. He's definitely got his foot on the till, this horse, and he'll be nice price, and no doubt he'll probably get a little bit back, which Wodonga won't really suit, but the type of race will suit him, so expect him to go well. All 3 horses, if I take them, should be pretty competitive, I'd say, at Wodonga.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse, a horse called Caledonia. She was purchased at the English Premier Sale by Mike Palmer, and yeah, she's been broken in. She's been down to Warrnambool. She's come back here, had a nice break, and now she's back into work. Take a few horses to go to the trials tomorrow, and she'll be one of them. She's a really nice sort of staying filly. She's only 2, but her size certainly doesn't show that. She's a monster for a 2-year-old. But yeah, by Reduced Choice out of a Savabeel mare, who actually ran 3rd in the VRC Oak. So yeah, I certainly look forward to getting her to the races. I love 2-year-old fillies that after a gallop they're knocking you down the next day for food. So it's always a good sign, and yeah, I think she'll go places, this filly.
Hi guys, couldn't manage to find a winner this week, but we did find one second at Edenhope that I reckon will be going close next start. A horse called BJ's Hero for Harold Barry. Snuck up along the fence and just missed by a head, but we'll be hopefully riding it next start, and I think it goes to Caston in 2 weeks, so hopefully look out for it. For the week ahead, we're heading off to Wodonga for 5 rides on the Saturday, and then we head off to Echuca the next day for 2 rides up there. One of them, Sir Mask for Dean Benet, should go pretty good. So that's all we got so far this week. Hopefully we can pick up a few more rides. Hopefully we've got a winner or 2 to talk about next week.
That's it for another week at Ramsey Lodge. Thanks for watching. busy sort of week without racing this week. Going to do a bit of trialling and a bit of travelling. A couple of maidens going to have their trials on Friday. They're sort of really close to the mark, and I wanted to give them a jump out here at the farm, but we're probably just a little bit too wet and I can't get a proper line on them. So they'll head off there. All three of those sort of maidens will go well. Might even trial Phil the Flute. I was going to run her at Geelong here on Friday, and 1100 metres on a heavy track probably didn't suit us, so I might just give her a nice little trial and keep her up to the mark. Not really sure where we'll take her yet. Mentioned last week about the prize money in New South Wales, and Victoria's answer to that so far has been increase the Melbourne Cup from 7.3 to 8 million. So I don't know, is there one single horse that wouldn't run if it was 7.3 million instead of 8? It won't attract a single new horse, it won't attract a single new trainer, it won't do anything for racing in my opinion. But geez, if they give Geelong a $1 million race, or Ballarat a $1 million race like they've done in New South Wales, it would be fantastic for those race courses. So I hope Victoria comes up with something more than that, because just to increase the prize money for the Melbourne Cup I don't think is good enough. Till next week, see you later. I thought they went really, really well. Probably got their foot on the till really, but really happy with the way they raced. Now start again.
It was this week's horse, a horse called Caledonia. But yeah, her size, she's a monster filly, so she's that. That's right.